On Wednesday's broadcast of CNN This Morning, White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre said that she thinks President Joe Biden's poll numbers will turn around because Americans are going to start to see the impacts of President Joe Biden's economic policies, although she argued there has been positive economic news due to his policies already, and stated that polling doesn't tell the whole story. Co-host Phil Mattingly asked, "The thing that I think, and this has been an issue for you guys for the last 2+ years, connecting legislation passed under Biden to how the public feels or what the public knows, if you look at poll after poll after poll, continues to be an issue. And yet, there seems to be a sense inside the White House, it's going to turn. People are starting to figure it out." "How do you know that?" "Why?" Jean-Pierre answered, "So, look, if you think about the Inflation Reduction Act, yes, it's the 1-year anniversary, and it's a key part of Bidenomics, that's also important to note. And look, we're talking about investing in America. We're talking about a fairer tax code. We're talking about the biggest, largest climate action investment ever, as we were just talking about what's going on in Maui and the extreme weather. These are all incredibly important things here. Here's an example, as I'll provide to you. The president was in Wisconsin yesterday. He went directly to the American people in Milwaukee. He talked about how the Inflation Reduction Act and also the bipartisan infrastructure legislation and also the CHIPS and Science Act, all of these important, historic pieces of legislation are creating a manufacturing boom. And you look at Wisconsin, just specifically, looking at Wisconsin, companies are investing $3 billion in Wisconsin. 150,000, more than 150,000 jobs, we've created, in the last 2 years because of the president's Bidenomics, because of his economic plan. All of these things are important. 2.5% unemployment in Wisconsin, and you think about the national unemployment level, which is under 4%. So, this is what the president's going to continue to do, talking about how his plan is investing in America, how we're lowering costs for the American people, and that's what they want to see. And also, I think what you were asking me about the polling, you were asking me why we think this is going to actually translate." Mattingly then cut in to say, "To that point, you're talking about Wisconsin, he's underwater in Wisconsin." Jean-Pierre responded, "I understand that, but you have to remember, Phil, these are long-term investments. These are long-term investments, which Americans are going to start to see. And, as you know, Phil, you know this probably better than I, you've covered a couple of administrations at this point, polling doesn't tell the whole entire story. That's why we are going to continue to tell that story.